Hi guys, my name is Kiara, but here on this channel I go by Hobo Kiki, and today we're in my baby, my pride and joy, my Hobonichi cousin. We are going to be planning another week, and this is the week we're currently in, but we'll be planning for January the 20th through the 26th. I will be using these stickers from eStar Case. You guys know I have an affinity for them, as well as this old Happy Planner, which is abstract watercolor, and then some washi from eStar Case and Simply Gilded. But that's basically it here. Let's go ahead and jump right on into this. And in fact, I'm going to jump all the way into the daily section. If you are new here, hi, how are you? I do like to match the same stickers that I use in my weekly section in my daily section. It's just so cohesive and it has a great flow and it lets me know exactly where I am in the daily section. And this week I have been itching to try another bullet journal inspired spread. You guys know I like to kind of do like waterfall tabs and Dutch doors and all that good stuff in my Hobonichi cousin. So this week is not that different. I'm doing a little bit something new here. I mean, I've done something similar to this before, but I really like the outcome of it. And I am going to show you using this washi from eStar Case. It has like a winter scene with mountains in the background, which I thought was perfect. So I'm going to use that and then layer it with the Simply Gilded bow washi. I think it looks cute together. Like the colors are working for me. So with this technique, I am using an extra page, which is fine. I've done that before many a times in my Hobonichi cousin. That just means I have to come up with a clever way of making sure that the next week has all 7 days, and that's perfectly fine. But I am going to use the thinness of the paper to my advantage here because I can see where the mountains are, and I am going to basically do the same thing that I did on the last page, but this time lower it so you can see the mountains in the background. It doesn't cover them up, but you don't see any of that Hobonichi paper behind it. And you'll see what I mean after I finally get this thing down here. I was struggling pulling off the washi, but I did get it together, and then it goes by much quicker after this. For some reason, that first trial, it was a doozy, but we got her together. So after you get the mountain washi down and hopefully straight, unlike me where I had to go back in and reposition it. But this washi actually worked surprisingly well with the Hobonichi, so I ain't complaining. But once you get that down, go ahead and add a skinnier washi. I feel like this is a must when you do these kind of like layering with the washi, because otherwise, it just looks like the winter scene just ends. And having that bow washi underneath it, I don't know, it kind of just ties everything together. For some reason, it just feels like naked without without the bow washi. So I had to add it, and I definitely like how that looks better. But we're going to keep with what we were doing here and just add more mountains and more mountains. But of course, when we're adding them a little bit lower so the mountains on the back of the page can still peek through. Hopefully that makes sense. It will make sense once I start to cutting. And yes, we are cutting again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Do I suggest you cut as much as I do in the Hobonichi cousin? No, because I know from experience, if you do it too much, it will, basically your Hobonichi cousin will go kaput if you do it all the time, like every single week. So I would not suggest doing that. But it's so fun. It just looks so cute. So I'm getting a little bit out of hand here, but I'm still loving it. It's making me happy, and I know. The next few weeks I just will keep it regular, okay? We'll just keep it regular. Or I should say as regular as I can do, because at this point the Hobonichi cousin is a bullet journal. Like, I have successfully transitioned it from a regular planner to a bullet journal. It is what it is now. I don't know. I've just been having fun experimenting, and I even have a crazier idea than this planned for the future. Something crazy that some people may be like, "What is wrong with this girl?" But yeah, I do have some wild ideas that I want to get done. So I will make sure that happens. On this side here, I am kind of just like measuring where I want this picture or I guess sticker to go. But first, I am going to put the washi down. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am almost out of that winter washi now. And that makes me happy because I have been on this personal side quest to use up all of my washi, to use up all of my stickers. Now, I know myself. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to use up all my stickers and all my washi. So we'll just say to use a lot of them before Black Friday. Black Friday this year, I may purchase something. I don't know yet, but I kind of like feeling in my bones like I need some new journal stickers. So we'll see how I'm feeling. Like I want to use up the majority of my stickers first, but again, we'll see how I'm feeling when that time comes around. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost said something so corny because I said when that time comes around, and then like I'm thinking about mountains, and I was getting ready to say, she'll be coming around the mountain. I don't know why, like that was like instantly that popped in my head. That song popped in my head, and I was getting ready to just sing it out loud. And I'm glad I caught myself, but then again, I did still just let you know what was in my head. But it was just crazy to me that's what pops in my head. Like, what's going on up there? Are you okay? Okay, but I am going to go ahead and commence with the scary part, which is cutting the Hobonichi cousin. If you notice, I did turn the journal. I find it much easier to just turn it and shift it the way that works best for you. I personally don't like doing this when filming because, I know people don't like it when I twist and turn the journal, but it had to be done, especially with all these mountains. It just made it so much easier for me. Now I'm going to show you how I ripped this part out. Take the back of your sharp scissors and score it. Not the front, just the back. Score it very lightly, and it should kind of just like pull out by itself. You see? Now, of course, I have been doing this for a while. So for me, I guess I made it look really easy. But, with practice comes better, right? So maybe you have an old Hobonichi that you didn't use all the papers in that you could practice on. But I would recommend trying it if you want to like cut away at your planner the way that I do. Definitely have a decent pair of scissors. Don't use like your child's scissors that has like the dull backing on the bottom or the back. Yeah, use a sharp pair of scissors, even or even a what's that little shank that that shank that crafters use? What is it called? Um, Dang, not me forgetting. An X-Acto knife. There we go. Using an X-Acto knife as well, but use the back of it. The Hobonichi paper is very thin, very fickle. You don't need to use the sharp edge. I promise you, you saw me. I just used the back of my scissors. Although they are pretty sharp, both ways, it's still not the sharpest point that I could have put on that page. I just recommend practicing and maybe you'll get better at it. I know I had to practice, so it is what it is. Going back to these little cute little doors here, I am trying to match to the best of my ability where I cut out the mountains with more mountains. And I'm not too worried if it works or not. It's just to be cute. I'm not going to stress about it. For the most part, it lines up enough. There's not a bunch of like blank space. So I'm happy with it. And it's mostly on the back of the pages, so that's fine. As you can see, it still does what I need it to do. So we're going to do that for all the other pages here, and there you go. Look at it. It's a cute little winter scene with a bunch of like mountains in the back. I love it. I think it's so cute. I am going to cover up this Monday with a sticker from this book. Just because, as you can see, I didn't already covered up all the rest of the dates. So now I kind of have to make Monday look cohesive as well. So I am going to cover that up with this quote sticker. It's pretty good. It's like, don't be afraid to grieve your old self. Do I miss my old self? There are aspects of my old self that I missed. But if you listen to my last video that I just posted, I am very much ready to move on. Like, bye, old self. It was nice knowing you, except not really, but kinda. Like, I love that I love hard, but also, just there's a lot that could have done better, and we're just gonna move forward now. I have these perforated date washi strips from Simply Gilded, and I'm going to use that to date this week. Can I just say, I used like two books that I didn't think would like go together, but it's working for me. The browns and the neutrals are working with the stickers from Easter Case. So I'm happy. I really like how it all came together. It does work in its own way. And I do like brown and blue together. It's a very soothing combination. I like my earthy colors. I like my green, I like my white, I like my beige, I like my brown, I like little pops of terracotta, and blue is also up there too. I like my blue, a very like muted blue, soft blues, not like too crazy blue. Now, I know when I'm talking about colors and my earthy tones, I might be confusing some of y'all and making you think that I don't like color. I actually love color. I love bright colors, especially in my planner. Like, it always does make me happy to open up to a page and just wham, there's color. However, like the neutral colors, they're very like calming and relaxing to me. So I tend to gravitate to them more. So no, it's not that I don't like color. I do love color. I just gravitate more to earthy tones. The only color that I'm beefing with currently is red. And that's just because, and it's not all red. It's just like the red that we all know, like when you immediately think of red, that bright red. It's just so loud to me, and that red, when I look at it for too long, it actually can give me a headache, which I know is weird, but it has happened before. And so it's just like, it's just too loud for me. So that's the only color that I'm really beefing with, but I'm trying to like love it because it, the different shades of it are nice. I'm cool with the darker shades of red, but yeah, like that loud stop sign red, I'll pass. But we're working on it. I know last year I made a like Mickey and Minnie Mouse spread that was, I think all red. Yeah, it was a red monochromatic spread. And that spread came out really nice. I actually liked it, even though it was very loud. But, it helped me appreciate the color red a little bit more. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to challenge myself again within reason, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Also, I wanted to mention this before the video ends. If you're wondering what in the heck is going out with my spread right now, well, not the spread, but like the spread that my Hobonichi cousin is on, like, what am I doing? It's actually that I just felt like I was needing to plan on the floor. Sometimes I do this. I actually like to just sprawl out. The kids and I have been like making forts and just chilling on the floor. So it's nothing new to me, but I was already hanging out down there, coloring some pages with the kids, and I wanted to get some planning done. And so I was already starting, but then I was like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to film this. So I was already on the floor and I said, you know what? Might as well finish here. So that's why you are getting this bird's eye view of an old crocheted blanket on my floor. Is it the best experience? No, no, it's not for you guys. I am sorry about that. But, I was comfortable and I wanted to plan right then and there. So I think it works out. The only thing is, like, you can tell that the lighting is kind of off. Well, at least I can. I can tell that the lighting is off. But it's still decent enough, we'll say. You will see me kind of like contemplate of whether or not I should put more stickers down. That's what I'm doing right here. It's just that I know I want to leave enough space to journal, but I also know sometimes I'll be busy and I be wanting to journal, but not like journal. That I think that's why I do these like bullet journal inspired spreads as well, because they cut down the canvas of the Hobonichi cousin. You know, I do get it why some people are intimidated by the size and just how much space there is in the Hobonichi cousin. I definitely get it. Sometimes I don't feel like writing that much, but most days I do write a lot. So it's just like I would like to have the space when it's available, but the days when I don't feel like writing, all right, break out the shears. So I don't know. It's just good. So you can still journal an incy bincy amount, but then, most of it was just decoration and playing with stickers. This setup definitely took me a lot longer than what I'm used to. I typically like to get my weekly section and daily section set up at the same time, which could be anywhere between 30 and we'll say 50 minutes. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot of yapping and we're still in the we're still in the daily section. I need to hurry up and get going on that weekly section as well. I am showing you both. I guess I should start saying all. I don't know why I always say both when there's multiple spreads right here. I am showing you all the spreads for this week. Here's the flip of my daily section. I love this. Let's go ahead and flip to my weekly section here. I am going to rip out the last little page in this Easter case sticker book here, and I just want to basically use up all the stickers that are on this page because there won't be that many more skiing stickers. And as you can see, look, the washi is basically almost done. I'm so excited. I'm already like thinking of how I can hurry up and use the rest of the roll. Although it kind of saddens me because I have this roll came in a set and it was like winter, summer, spring, fall. And I think I only used like a little bit of the fall washi, and I did not use the summer or the spring washi at all yet. So it kind of saddens me that they didn't run out altogether. Like I wanted them all to end their role all together. I know that's so weird, but it's like I don't know. They were a set. I know it's so stupid, but these are the kind of things that I be thinking about at this time of night/morning. And if you're new here again, hi, how are you again? These voiceovers are done typically at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm already a goofy girl, plus lack of sleep equals, just a little bit more goofy, a little bit more yappage. But don't say I didn't warn you. I am pulling out these stickers from Ms. Biz Plans. I did just go ahead and buy like the whole collection when she released these, just so I can, have it for times like this where if I want to change the date cover to a specific color, I basically can. However, this week I don't know what color I want to use. I just knew I wanted to change it. But then I settled on like this dark brown color. Now, I know on camera you probably can't see the dates on this dark brown color, but trust and believe that I can. And, that's all that matters. And it doesn't even really matter if we're being honest because we can see the dates. So we know exactly what day is which. And it's always Monday through Sunday. So we don't really need the date covers. But I just want you to know they are dark, but I can see them. I do really feel like the brown matches well because of the whole mountains and stuff and like the equipment for the skiing. It works. And I just wanted to show you that I do stuff like all my date covers in that back pocket there. I also stuff like things that I typically use on a all the time on a weekly basis when it comes to stickers. So the date covers, weekend stickers, maybe some icons, those kind of things. They're all stuffed back there. So it comes in handy when I need one of those things. I can just whip it out and we're all good. Right here, I'm trying to figure out which boxes I want to use and like what I'm gonna do for this weekly section. And of course, I am trying to use up all stickers imaginable. So I did think it would be kind of cute to have these gold stickers around this skier here. It's kind of like emphasizing her, bringing I guess, interest to her. So I like how that looks. It's kind of like action lines as well. Like she just saw something and it's just like, whoa. So you're going to see me just slap down some boxes haphazardly after laying her down. I am. Oh, I think I'm actually going to take more golden stickers here just to add more emphasis on the other side. I kind of like how that looks. It kind of looks like golden snow now. Now that I think about it, why did I do this? But it's still cool. Like it's, we'll just say it's action lines. But now I can only see what I just said. Anyways, I am going to take this very long box and stick it on Wednesday because that's really the only place that it could fit. And I am going to basically use that box to write in all my to-dos for that week. It doesn't matter if it happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It's just a very long running to-do list in my Hobonichi cousin. And sometimes I'll do my weeks like this because, to be honest, not every week I can plan what day I need to do what. You know what I'm saying? It's just I know this week I need to do this, and this week I need to do that. But there's not really a specific day that it needs to get done. It's just I know it needs to get done this week. You know what I'm saying? So there are weeks where I don't always need to do a to do list every single day when I can just make a long running to do list that encompasses everything for that week. You will see me take off the boxes because I had two blues on the left side and no blues on the right side. And if you know me, you know I like to keep everything balanced. So although it doesn't have to be super matchy and a blue box goes here on the left side, so that means on the right side the blue box goes exactly in the same space. No, it doesn't have to do all that. I just need to disperse the color all over the spread evenly. So if I put a lots of blue on one side, I want to put a decent amount of blue on the other side to kind of balance it out. Hopefully that makes sense. Now to use up the rest of the stickers that I have on this sheet. So again, they're probably just going to get slapped down wherever I best see fit. You know what I like doing? I like to put hat stickers on the corner of boxes. I don't know why, but it's so cute to me. It's like the little boxes wearing a little hat. It's so cute. If you're wondering how I plan on using this spread, I'll be more than happy to go about that with you. Oh my gosh, I just lost my voice. Hello, can you come back? Sorry about that. So basically, yes, the box on Wednesday is my to-do box. And then all the other boxes are like if something big happens on that day that I needed to document or, an event, something like that, then I'll put those in the other boxes. And yeah, then I still am going to have my goal tracker here on this page. That's been good to look at and basically, either pat myself on back with or say, hey, you could do a little bit better than this. I'm adding a weekend sticker from Watercolor Sticker Plans. It's in this cute periwinkle color and it matches perfectly. But yeah, I'm also going to highlight the week that we're on as well as start my mood tracker, which is usually on the left side in the spare row there. But as you can see, there's no more room to put it. So it's just going to have to go on a random day. And Thursday is fine. Thursdays are usually slower. And if there's something that I need to do still, I'll make sure I get it marked down for Wednesday. Again, I'll be referring to that for all of my to-do list. This is not the first time that I've put any kind of tracker, outside of the sidebar area, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I like doing it, especially when I know that there's going to be open space, so I'm not too mad about it. After that, I am scrambling to look for some more stickers, preferably like some quote stickers this time around. I feel like that's what this page was missing. So I did wind up finding a small quote. Well, it's written rather big, but the quote itself is small, and I think it works well, or at least well enough for the spread. As you can see, I'm bringing it in now, and it just says keep fit. This is your monthly reminder, or I guess it should be your weekly reminder to stay fit. Oh, you know what I just now realized? I forgot to mention to the new subscribers, and again, if you're new here, hi, how are you? I forgot to mention that each month in my Hobonichi Cousin, I follow a set theme that I basically pick for myself. And this month's theme is like winter self care. Do you see it? Do you see the vision? It's because exercising and sports, which is exercising, is great for your physical health, therefore, great for your well being, therefore, gonna boost those mental thoughts there, and great for self care. But that is basically it for the day. Again, showing you my weekly section, and I will also show you my setup for my daily section. Everything is ready to go. I just need to scribble in it, and I love that because it makes everything so easy for me. But yeah, flipping over to that daily section now. It's so cute. I love all the mountains and trees. I love how it came out. If you liked how it came out, feel free to like the video. Or maybe you thought I did too much yapping, which I completely understand. I do that from time to time. Feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. We keep it real over here. I hope you guys are having great weeks here, and I hope you do something fun and funky in your Hobonichi Cousin. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Yeah, just try it out. See if you like it. And if you don't like it, then you didn't get it from me. Stay safe and stay creative. And I'll see you in the next one. All right? All right. Well, bye.